time at the statue of Daniel. If we read Daniel 2:38, we see that Daniel defines the head of the statue as the reign of Babylon, clearly defining that the thematic system of prophecy is linked to times and kingdoms. Reading in Daniel 2:39 we can observe again speaking of lower kingdoms, with Babylon having gold, the breastplate of silver, and the hip of bronze. Reading Daniel 5:28, we have that the written words define that the kingdom of Babylon was handed over to the Medes and Persians, which defines the breastplate of the statue. A detailed reading in the book of Daniel, and we have its foundation marked for the future times, defining the kingdoms that would come. If we read Daniel 11:2, we had described that the later kingdom would be Greece. So again we have the temporal and historical factor as the core of the prophecies. And so we have that the statue is linked to temporal factors. In this matter, the Roman Empire did not exist at the time of Daniel, so the Medes and Persians were known, the Greeks, but the Romans, who are linked to the Macedonians, were not called. Thus the legs of the statue would have no name, since the Roman kingdom did not exist. Like the feet of the statue, it would not have a name. So when we read Daniel 2:40, we have the characteristics of a kingdom. Knowing the Roman Empire, we clearly have the characteristics described on the back. So the historical idea of Daniel's prophecies is extremely solid. This clearly shows that we are at the feet of the statue, waiting for what is found in Daniel 2:44. That kingdom is the eternal kingdom, who will never pass. In fact, this is the foundation of Christ's return. In Revelations 11:15, we have a reference to that eternal kingdom, in which Christ will reign forever. In this way a complete view of the Bible, and we see that Daniel's prophecies are united with time, clearly defining that we are close to Christ's return. This representation is the stone that destroys the statue.
If you are looking for more content from different areas, visit the reformadorstacog.com website. News and detailed content can be found, with system of research and organization of text and video.